Alright, I should get off my ass and actually make some King's Raid content, right? Alright. Let's address this fucking dumpster fire they just fucking dropped on us last night. So, maintenance notice for August 2nd, so that's gonna be next week. So, yep, that's gonna be next week. So, Guild Raid. Rubies will be excluded from the reward sent to all guild members after defeating a boss. Reward will be changed starting from the boss defeated after the maintenance. Boss defeated before the maintenance will remain the same. So basically we have this week and like 2 days of next week effectively for Guild Raid. So that's obnoxious. And then the rubies are gone. And based on the statements of this, they're not replacing anything in the rewards. They're not adding like unique weapon or unique treasure fragments or anything to like make up for the rubies. They're literally just taking fucking rubies away from the players. So, fuck you, Vespa. Next thing, League of Victory. Tiers are determined only by the ranking according to the arena score of each user. The amount of rubies received from the season. So it sounds like they're removing the percentage. I'll go over this as soon as I get up this fight here. So it sounds like they're removing the percentage requirement. If you're not aware, the game really does not function when the arena ranking gets low. It literally falls apart. Like, because there's so few active players, we have like 100 challengers. That's like a set amount because it's just the top 100 players. And then everyone outside of Challenger, there's like some Masters 1s, some Masters 2s, and there's only like 15 or 30 of them. We'll go to Arena and look at this just to show you how fucking broken this is. Like, Masters is literally disappearing because the player base is literally fucking vanishing. So I guess they're finally addressing this. Yeah, so here's the Masters ranking. There's 9 Masters on all of NA. 9. 9! And the highest rank one, I think this guy's like Master... Yeah, he's Masters 2 at rank 71. So he's technically going to be in Challenger once reset happens. But yeah, at rank 71, he's only Masters 2, which, if you're familiar with how the rankings in this works, so that's top 8%. So if you take 71, 5.082, there's only 887 players that are platinum and above, on which is basically like anyone who's remotely active, or at least spending a single arena ticket each week to stay in platinum. So we only got about 880-ish active players on NA. That's how fucking few players there are. If you're curious how many there was before, there was well over 5,000. Like, we used to have like 5 to 600 masters. That's the top 10%. So yeah, we were around 5,000 players. So we went from like 5,000 to under 900 in the last 6 months. So when you're bleeding fucking players, yeah, let's just let's take away resources, assholes. So yeah, they're gonna remove that percentage rank. That is also gonna make it more difficult for me to calculate how many players there are, since I just did that math to showcase like how many players there roughly is. This guy's rank 101, and he's literally the bottom of Masters 1, which means he's the top 10%, so we might even have even less. Yeah, we got somewhere between 880 and 1,010, somewhere in that ballpark. It can be difficult to get the exact number because some people in Challenger are considered below the top 100. Yeah, because this guy's 106 right now. So he was challenger yesterday. Actually, wait, we don't even have 100 challengers. What the fuck is that? Yeah, so few people are getting enough points that literally just get to 5,500 within the first couple of days, and you get to be challenger. So with those 9, so 4 of those, so there's only actually like 5 actual master slots right now. So that puts about 105 total challenger slash masters, which is top 10%. So we're only about 1,050 players. Again, this is still fucking ridiculous because that's what 80% player drop, close to, in the last 6 months. So yeah, they're removing the ranking requirement, so Masters 5 and all the other stuff will actually exist again. Not sure how that's gonna exactly work because all of Masters and Challenger only requires you to be 5,500. So they're probably gonna have to put in actual scores on these that actually vary. So you actually have to get higher to be in those slots. But you're still going to be mostly fighting bots like you are now because this isn't going to increase the player base. If anything, this update's going to probably make the player base shrink even more. But Vespa's too fucking stupid to fucking know that. So, let's read on. The amount of rubies received from season rewards after completing a season will be changed. The rewards in the lower tier will be greatly reduced, and the rewards in the higher tiers will be greatly increased. Greatly is an awkward word, so we don't know exactly how much it's going to go up or down. We know that we're losing 1,560 rubies a week from Guild Raid. And I can show you that here. I have all the recording of like average ruby incomes for players based on what they have active. So depending on what your rankings are in World Boss and League of Victory, you may be able to make up for that. I don't know if they're going to increase the rewards that much. They already did a pretty substantial increase on the arena rewards for like the rubies and the tokens from it. Like it was basically doubled like a while back. I don't know if they're going to double it again. I doubt it. I really fucking doubt it, but I guess we'll see. But pretty dumb to kill guild raid, but I guess players are so inactive that nobody wants to fucking do guild raids anymore, and they don't want to improve or do anything to make it better. So again, this is just Vespa being short-sighted. The end of a season, all the users will start at bronze tier 1,000 points. So instead of being reset to platinum, you now have to climb from fucking bronze every fucking week now. So that's gonna be fucking stupid. I'm pretty sure, like, if you're a challenger player, you get reset to, you get reset down to like platinum 5. I think the Masters players get reset to like Platinum 3, and then everyone else below that gets reset to like Platinum 1. So we're going to be starting from 1,000 points, and apparently everybody, all users will start from 1,000 points. So that's going to like... So let's look at this. So you're going to get much less rewards. Like, they're gonna lower these lower tiers. So, like, the bronze, like, these are gonna be, like, even fucking more minuscule on points. Like, you gotta gain, like, 1,000 fucking points. Or 900 points. To even get out of, bronze 1 back into silver. And that's only moving you from 300 to 500 tokens. And those are gonna get lowered. So, the first couple days, like... You're probably going to get less of these arena tokens. You have to actually work your ass off to get into the higher ranks to actually make up for the tokens you're losing on Monday, Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday, depending how many arena tickets you're willing to use. So that's an ass fucking. So it's not full gains. It's not like, oh, like the diamond and platinum players, like all these are going to be increased. Like, yeah, but you're going to get less on Monday and Tuesday because it's probably going to take you a day or two to climb up. Because you got to go from 1,000 to 3,700 in a single day. Like Monday, like I go from the 4,500 to the 55 just to be able to get into Challenger on like Mondays, and that's 1,000 points to gain. And yeah, like that's, and I'm one of the people that's getting into Challenger, one of the top 100. So how many people are going to be gaining like 1,000 points a day? I know you get higher points in the lower ranks, but I don't think it's that much more. So, yeah, that's gonna be fucked up. This is all fucking stupid. Rewards for reaching each tier for the first time will be changed, which I don't know if that means players that have already done those are gonna get the rewards again. And then yeah, they're closing League of Victory for Monday and Tuesday next week. So you're only gonna have 5 days next week to even try to fucking climb up. So you have even less days to climb up from that base 1,000 points. Have fun, fuckers. Yeah, just log in every 4 hours and dump all your tickets. World Boss. World season rankings will be changed. The rewards in the lower tiers will be greatly reduced. Rewards in the higher tiers will be greatly increased. And again, like, a lot of these statements are really vague, so it's like, okay, well, what's high tier, what's low tier exactly? So we look at World Boss. Like, I'm rank 400, so that puts me in this range. Like, it's still better than most of the player base. I estimate the world population is somewhere, what was the number? It was, there we go. So world population. So we're at the end of last season, we were at roughly 5,600 players. This season, we're only somewhere around fucking 3,400. So the player base is fucking shrinking like crazy. NA's like sub 1,000 basically. Japan's probably about 1,500 to 2,000 if I had to guess. Korea shrunk massively. My understanding is Korea is like probably around like NA's numbers. And Europe's been fucking dead forever. They're probably at like 200 players now or some stupid shit. Can't imagine there's many EU players at this point. Shoutouts to Arini, the one guy. So yeah, it's like, okay, well, what exactly is going to be the higher and lower ranks exactly? So yeah, the people at the top are going to get more rewards. I mean, I guess that's nice for them, but where exactly is this cutoff where the points are going up versus where the points start going down? Because back in the day, being a top 2,000 player was all you needed to get the unique weapon frags before they took those away, for those that remember. So is 2,000 going to be the cutoff for high ranks, or is it going to be even smaller? Because 2,000 is going to be most of the player base still being fairly rewarded. But the way the ranking numbers work in World Boss, I mean, there's some ways I can get a rough idea of the active players from that still. Have a guildmate that can throw a lobby account and just suicide one ticket just to see what rank he is, and that will give us a rough number of how many players there are. So we'll try to keep an eye on that. What else are they fucking with? All the rewards of guild attendance requests will be changed. Yeah, because nobody's fucking logging in. So they're changing the rewards, but it doesn't sound like they're changing the requirements. So anyone who's in the know on this, you have to get 100 people to log in a week and 20 people a day to get the max rewards, and they're going to change all these rewards. So they're most likely taking away all the potions. It sounds like they want to fucking kill stamina potions being given to players. So I don't know what they're fucking going to do with this. If they're going to add rubies to make up for the guild raid, that's a good change, I guess, but I don't. They're not going to give 1,560 rubies from this. I doubt it. I mean, that may be a little easier of a sell to my guild mates to, hey, just log in so we can all get rubies, versus, hey, log in and kill some fucking guild raids for me. Even though it's really easy, but nobody wants to do it. Well, speaking of nobody wanting to do it, some of my guild members are doing it, so that's good. We'll keep making progress there. We have yet to miss completing a guild raid each week. We have long since been unable to fulfill the guild attendance request. I don't even think we get the 10 login a day at this point. I know I get like the 20 potions a day, and that's pretty much it. And then the end of the week, I think we get like the 40 potions, and that's all I'm fucking getting. So whatever they change the rewards, that's all I'm going to be getting, is just the daily thing and then like the end of week, because nobody in this fucking guild wants to log in. Not their fault. Like, I don't blame them. Like, who the fuck wants to play King's Raid anymore? But yeah, there's no fucking incentive for players to play. So I doubt they're gonna do anything that's gonna make people go, ooh, wait, I can't like not miss logging in. It's just not gonna happen. Existing world boss achievements, my hobby, my hero will be changed. Okay, yeah, whatever. Guild shop. Stamina potions that can be purchased at the guild shop will be limited quantity available and reset weekly. So, yay. This is why my theory is that they're attacking stamina potions now. Which is something that they fucked up on. I've done videos explaining this, how a couple years ago when they released TM raids and then put the really high stamina cost on the TM raids, and they started throwing a bunch of potions at players, that I mentioned that they were causing problems in the long term, and they don't realize it. This is exactly the backlash, is that they did cause a lot long-term problem. Look at all the stamina I have. I accidentally used all my potions, but I guess this is gonna work out for me, because now's the time to dump your fucking stamina, people. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. So they're talking about the potions in here, how this is unlimited. They're going to put a limit on this. So you're not going to be able to purchase like hundreds of potions a week. I actually should have the numbers on this, actually. Realistically, you could buy about 81. And that's after you're buying like all the reforges. So that's honestly not that much of a loss. And this all here was calculated before the introduction of purchasing the void rune here. So this mucks it up entirely. So like now it's basically you don't want to buy the potions from here unless you just have excess points. But yeah, apparently Vespa just decides, yeah, fuck you and fuck everything. We're just gonna take those away too. So whatever points you could spare for potions, those are being taken away now too. Following details will be updated after the future maintenance. Our future maintenance is after August 2nd. So this is stuff that's longer term planned out. Max currency. the maximum allowed amount of currency for each content, raid coin, guild coin, etc. So apparently I will not be allowed to have 400,000 guild coins, supposedly. I wonder if they're going to put a limit on gold, too. Because I know there's some people that have, like, some stupid amounts of gold. But there's, like, no effective way to, like, burn gold or, like, spend it because nothing costs enough. And they took away the blue summons. That was the only, like, good blue or gold dump in the game. And that was even painfully slow, because it's only 100,000 gold at a time. They're going to put a limit on the raid coins, so you won't be able to buy as much shit from here, so we're going to see how that works. Not be possible to hold more currency than the amount set to the limit, and after the initial holding limit is established, the holding limit will be lowered little by little after each update. Now, they're saying this for currencies, raid coin, guild coin, etc. Stamina is also technically considered a currency, so I wonder if they're going to put a limit on... Oops, just crashed the game. Because of fucking course it crashes. I also clicked on the wrong thing. Yeah, there's like a help menu. I'll pull it up real quick. I'm pretty sure stamina is listed under the currencies, so they might even be putting like a stamina cap. So you can't just like go over your max stamina. Or go too high over the max stamina. I'm not sure what they're fucking planning. This is to refine the economic balance of the game little by little for the second Chronicles update, so please check the notice frequently despite the inconvenience. So they know this is an inconvenience for them to fuck with this shit. They're like, fuck it, we're gonna do it anyways. But here's the thing that bothers me. It's like, you're gonna introduce new currency systems, because that's all these fucking games do. No game can just balance, like, a single fucking currency system. Well, I should say no game. There are plenty that do, but these fucking mobile games apparently fucking can't. Because they always have to introduce some new fucking currency down the line. Let's see. So it's under guide. It's gold, rubies. So are they going to put a cap on rubies too? Mileage, raid coin, victory coin. Okay, so I guess stamina's not in this list. All skill gear, management options. Yeah, I guess they don't really have anything in here on stamina. Okay, so I guess stamina apparently is not considered a fucking currency. So that's interesting, even though it's literally displayed up here as if it is one. Let's see. This is planned for later, so this is not coming next update. But the Divine Punishment raid, mana addiction will be changed so that it applies differently according to the stage. So this should make it a little easier for the lower stages, so the mana bullshit isn't fucking new players in the asshole. But the rest of these changes are fucked. So required stamina to unlock will be reduced. Okay, this sounds like a good thing. Well, here's the fucking problem. The unique gear ticket of clear reward will be changed to obtain on a probability, not guaranteed. So they're literally taking away your unique gear ticket for all the fucking stamina you're spending. At the cost of reducing the cost. How much they're reducing the cost, who fucking knows? Again, these are all vague statements. They don't want to give fucking players numbers so they can make educated decisions. The amount of rewards for each stage will be reduced. Now this is a fucking problem because the rewards are already shit. Even if you're getting to like a decent stage on the bosses, it still takes fucking forever to fill shit out. So look at it. Hold on. Let me go to Divine Punishment. Alright, so if you're doing stage 10 Soloness, let me get my calculator again real quick. So if you're doing stage 10 Soloness, you need to do 2 to 3 runs, depending on how many runes you've purchased. to get a rune. To get 1104, you gotta do 9.6 runs to fill out a single one of the artifacts. And you can only reset the runs like each week or so, or well, every other week. So there's a 2-week cycle. So if you're doing like 3 runs a week, that's gonna take you like 6 weeks to make a single artifact. So 6 weeks, that's a month and a half to make the fucking artifact. And this, well, everything I'm saying here for Solinus, this applies to Apocalypsion too. So for those new players who didn't get a 5-star tier easy like the rest of us did on old Apocalypsion, you're getting fucked in the ass even harder. Because they're going to lower these rewards. So they're cutting the stamina, but they're also lowering these rewards. And I bet you they're going to fucking plummet these fucking rewards. Because they now feel that, oh, this is too generous, giving players a shitty amount of rewards that was already nerfed from when they changed or introduced Solinus and changed Divine Punishment on Apocalypsion. So these rewards are already nerfed compared to the old Apocalypsion rewards. Let me go to Apocalypsion real quick. Yeah, so these rewards are already fucking nerfed compared to what she used to give. Like, you'd get to do this fight like what was it, once a week for free, and then you paid rubies for an additional one. But you got like 300 of these frags per for the boss, and then per each of the bosses you left up. So you could get like 1,200 a week. Now theoretically this is unlimited but you're spending stamina. Whereas before it was literally free. Like, you did not have to spend stamina to get a decent amount of rewards each week. You had the option to pay the 2,000 rubies, which, you know, was kicking the balls, but I guess that option's no longer there now. And yeah, they're gonna change a bunch of the reward stuff. Yeah, this is all fucking stupid. But yeah, so these rewards are dumb. So like, I completed a Apocalypsion tier, like 5-star, before they made the changes. And a whole bunch of people did. Anyone that was like active in-game players. But we've had, what, Solinus for, what, roughly 6-ish months or so? So after 6 months, and I'm pretty sure I'm doing better than most people since I'm, you know, up on the stages a little. But here's what I'm rocking. I got a 2-star Solinus engraving because I've only been able to make 4 of the artifact. So if you're a new player, you at best you probably have like, what, a 2-star Apocalypsion tier. Yeah, and the reward rate's gonna get even worse now, starting from a future update. Plus, lowering the stamina, lowering the rewards means to get the same amount of rewards, you have to do the runs more frequently. As if people want to fight Apocalypsion and Solinus more than they already do. I already hate doing both these fights. They are worse and less enjoyable than Trials ever fucking were. So fucking obnoxious. Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, I've completed this. Let me see. So if I'm doing, let's say I'm doing stage 9 on Solinus, which I'll probably be doing higher soon because I'm finishing up my Luna now, because I just hate doing this fight so much. Though maybe I shouldn't have said that, because now Vespa's going to look into nerfing Luna for Solinus because of her range damage being jank as fuck on the fight and deleting the boss. Who knows? Because they'll nerf fights to nerf heroes, but not actually nerf heroes. Fuck you, Gremory. Why the fuck do you still exist in your current state? So if I'm doing stage 9, I get 98 frags a run. If I'm doing 4 runs every 2 weeks, that's 392 every 2 weeks. You need 32,000 to make a 5-star. So that's 81 sets of 2 weeks. So we have to times this by 2 for... That's 163 weeks. By 56. That's nearly 3 fucking years, and they're going to lower the rewards. It takes you 3 fucking years to make a 5-star artifact, and they're going to lower the rewards. Let that fucking sink in. And this is when players already have 5-star Apocalypseon tiers because it was made not that difficult to get, and then they fucking gutted it. See, I got a 5-star tier, and I even, I think I have like another tier that's like 2 or 3-star. Hold on. That's my storage box, I think. Yeah, I got a 3-star. So, I have a 5-star and a 3-star, but I only have a 2-star Solinus since its introduction. So that should give you an idea of the reward disparity gap from when they last changed this. So they're going to make it even worse. So, yeah, Vespa hates you. They don't want to do anything that's like favorable to the player base. The player base actively hates them at this point. There's numerous members of Soft that have become absolutely hostile to Vespa. Like, they don't even want to play the game anymore. And like I said in my video before about my advice to people still playing King's Raid, it's like, why do you take this from a company? Why should a company be able to just shit on your fucking chest? And the only thing you can think is, please, please more. Please shit more on my chest. Like, that's what I'm fucking seeing here. From people that... actually, I have not seen anyone defending any of this yet. I'm sure there's some people that are out there that are like, oh, you know, this is fine. And they only give like this vague fucking bullshit of we're refining the economic balance of the game little by little for the Second Chronicles update. You don't have a fucking plan for how you're gonna do fucking currencies in the next update. You really don't. I don't think you fucking do. You guys don't have some grand idea of what you're gonna change. And thing is, if you're gonna make changes, like if you're gonna add limits to the raid shop but introduce some better stuff in the raid shop, go ahead and introduce it now. What the fuck is stopping you, you fucking limp dick pieces of shit? Make things better for fucking players right now. You're fucking bleeding your player. You lost 80% of your player base, you dumb fucks. And you're gonna take rewards away from players? Part of me thinks you guys want the game to die at this point, which, I mean, you're on your way to doing that, so, I mean, keep it up. But fuck, man, you guys are some of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. I mean, you have the dumbest fucking mod on your fucking official channel who bans people for making any suggestions to the game that is deemed any way which is negative. So that's fucked and stupid. But here's the thing, Vespa, you can't stop me from making videos, and you can't stop me from talking with other people in Discords. The information still spreads. People know that you guys are fucking them in the ass. And you guys need to stop. You need to start treating your player base with a monarchy of respect. If you want any fucking hope of anyone actually being interested in King's Raid 2. 'Cause at this point, I don't even care that King's Raid 2 is coming. Who gives a fucking shit?